Coming up on CTV News, February is a busy month for CSU celebrations. Take a look at what students did for the university's 145th anniversary.
It's also Black History Month. See what events the Black African American Culture Center has in store.
Plus, if you happen to be in the party mood, learn how you can get a cheap and safe ride home from downtown Fort Collins.
All of this and more coming up on CTV News. Bennett.
And I'm Bryn Carmen. Every year, CSU celebrates its Founders Day anniversary that highlights the values of the university and everyone who has made it the school it is today.
Happy 145th birthday, CSU!
It's Founders Day, so it's CSU's 145th birthday, and so we have like a really big card, and we're going to pass out cookies, and just like a celebration of today.
Students, faculty, and alum joined on the plaza to celebrate CSU's birthday with Cam the Ram and CSU cheerleaders.
This is our first year coming and actually as an organization and handing out cookies and just celebrating, and we actually danced with the band and stuff, so yeah, it was fun.
The birthday celebrations were put on by the CSU events team, and the presidential ambassadors were there to engage and have fun with everyone who attended.
Today this one is mostly made for us, the students, and so they kind of ordered all the cookies, they got Cam, they kind of put everything together, and then as presidential ambassadors, we're mostly here to kind of help facilitate the excitement of the day.
This annual birthday celebration reminds us all how strong our Ram pride is and just how much we love CSU.
And I think that's what the students feel more. We always promote our CSU pride, and we always promote how CSU provides a home for everyone here.
Celebrate Cam, celebrate the university, and just hand out cookies and have an excuse to celebrate.
As a part of the 145th anniversary celebration, CSU honored Bob and Joyce Everett with the prestigious Founders Day Medal for their longtime support earlier this evening.
History is recognized as an important tool for students to understand American culture. In light of Black History Month, CSU has sponsored a series of events lasting from now until March 2nd. The Assistant Director of the Black African American Culture Center, Dwan Ruff, says he believes this is an opportunity for students to learn about Black history that is often excluded from mainstream education.
Well, I think it's really important to not only know history as a Black African American, but also to be very willing and interested in sharing that history and that culture with everyone else. It's not a history that's told in mainstream education on a regular basis. So in order to get the information and the history about our culture out there, I think it's important that we really share this month, really get out and open ourselves up to letting people know this is the history of the Black African American culture.
For lists of the lectures, films, discussions, and events, you can visit the Black African American Culture Center website at bacc.colostate.edu.
And in the midst of all the events and celebrations at CSU this February, you might find yourself at some of the popular bars in Old Town. If that's the case, the Green and Gold Night Service can help you get home if you've had one too many. Reporter Patrick Enslow has the story.
Every Friday and Saturday night, Fort Collins citizens flock to Old Town Fort Collins to grab a drink or maybe two, leaving the age-old question, how to get home. For many, this means using the Green and Gold route, but for most, it's known as the drunk bus.
It costs so cheap, and it's kind of fun to take.
I mean, unless you already have a sober driver, but if you don't, drunk bus is the way to go.
Students might recognize this bus from the campus transit center. But for just $1 on weekends, Fort Collins citizens can take this bus into the wee hours of the night.
Oh no, these bags get put into good use. I've seen multiple throw-ups. It happens. It's the drunk bus.
Hanson isn't the only fan of the drunk bus. Driver Mike Grant has his favorite parts of the job as well.
The most high points, we're saving lives and keeping people from ending up in courts.
Patron numbers vary each night, usually providing hundreds of safe rides home. CSU sophomore Dylan Hudson works alongside Grant as a bus attendant to point his fellow students in the right direction.
I have lots of people thank me just because we're basically ensuring public safety, because every person that gets on the drunk bus is someone who's not driving home drunk.
Even though the late nights can be taxing, there's a reason why Supervisor Joshua Whalen does his job.
Well, as a parent, I've got a wife and 4 kids, and you know, I just imagine a drunk getting behind the wheel, and I picture that minivan going down the road and pop. So I'd rather see them get on the bus, ride home safely.
Patrick Enslow, CTV News.
The Green and Gold night service runs from 10:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. every weekend, with buses leaving every 15 minutes.
And speaking of this weekend, Saturday is Valentine's Day. If the holiday snuck up on you, don't worry. There's plenty of businesses around Fort Collins that can help with that. I spoke with some of those businesses and got their take on the special day. I found the first Valentine's deal at Qdoba, and theirs has a surprising twist.
The deal is pretty much if you kiss pretty much anything except for the line servers or the cook, we can't participate in that. But if you kiss the money, the burrito bowl, you can even say I love life, you get a buy one get one smothered burrito free.
After Qdoba, I found deals and props at Starbucks for their Valentine's Day event this Friday.
But the deals you can get for $5, you can get a French press and a double chocolate brownie, or you can get a tall flat white and a chocolate croissant, or you can get a chocolate or white chocolate raspberry mocha and a cookie, and all of those deals are only $5.
And for those Rams who are of age, I found the drink deals at Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Saturday at Fuzzy's, we're going to have $2 domestics, $3 micros, we're going to have $3 kinky shots, and we're going to have a few specialty drinks on special as well. So just welcome in the Valentine's Day crowd and have a good time.
And who needs a box of chocolates when you can get a box of Girl Scout cookies? This week, the Girl Scouts of Fort Collins have been in the campus flea market selling everything from tagalongs to Thin Mints. Local Girl Scouts Hannah and Tali say they've had cookies for everyone that fits their taste.
My favorite is the Toffee-tastic. It's the only gluten-free one. It's brand new just this year.
We have Toffee-tastic, rah-rah raisins, Samoas, trefoils, Thin Mints, do-si-do, and tagalongs.
Last day for Troop 720 that was in the flea market, but in case you aren't satisfied with your Girl Scout craving, Girl Scouts will be still available throughout the month. And when we come back, see what sports has in its age-old rivalry game against CU this weekend. Reporter Rachel Vigil has the story.
And later we'll join Austin Harley in the Weather Center to take a look at what to expect in the week. Don't go away.
It's cold outside today, Rams. What better way to warm up than to gather in the LSC? The new and improved Senate chambers located in the renovated ASCSU office was modeled to match the state legislature in Denver. Reserve the Longs Peak Meeting Room in room 302. There are approximately 23 other new meeting rooms designed for your needs. Reserve one of these rooms through the Event Planning Office.
Oh, hey there, Rams. Today is a great day to play in the LSC. So let's take a look at our ballrooms, theater, and art galleries. The LSC ballrooms, which are the busiest venue in northern Colorado, have been recently renovated. The Laurie Student Center Theater can be transformed to feature films, concerts, lectures, entertainment, and banquets. And last but not least, the Kerfman Gallery provides a showcase for the creations of local and student artists.
Hey there and welcome back, Rams. The CSU women's basketball team is currently facing the New Mexico Lobos in Albuquerque, and the Rams are losing with a score of 47-24. Hopefully after a win tonight, the Rams will be headed back to Moby to face San Diego State on Valentine's Day for a pink out. Tip-off is set for 2. The men's basketball team won last night against the Lobos 70-59. JJ Avila scored 18 points, Joe Deciman had 14, and Daniel Bejarano had 12. Bejarano made history last night by becoming the 3rd player in CSU history to have 1,000 points, 600 rebounds, and 200 assists. Bejarano is the only Ram to do it in 3 years. Congrats to Daniel. It's Colorado Rival Week for the CSU hockey team. The Rams are taking on the CU Buffs at Epic Ice Arena tomorrow night at 8, and also on Sunday at the Pepsi Center at 6. Make sure to tune in next week to see my interviews with the hockey team. The men's basketball team is looking to be the 4th CSU sport to beat the Buffs. Here's a little fun fact. CSU is #1 in the NCAA in a total wins for men's basketball, women's volleyball, and football. Well, that's all the sports I have for you guys today. Back to you, Bryn and Kay.
Thanks, Rachel. Now we go to Austin in the Weather Center.
Yeah, what do you have for us, Austin?
Kay and Bryn, another very mild day across northern Colorado today.
We saw a little bit of a drop from those 60s we've been experiencing over the last couple of weeks, but still 50 today, so not quite a horrible day. I mean, for the middle of winter, couldn't you ask for anything better? Somebody took this picture up this morning. Those cool temperatures brought a little bit of snow to the foothills and some snow farther south of Fort Collins, but we stayed completely dry in the city today. Again, you can see on this viewer photo that, thanks again for sending this, but a little bit of snow up at Horsetooth this morning. Outside right now, again, no snow out on the plaza right now. We have just a little bit of wind this evening, that is. You can't see it right now. It's kind of gusting between 0 and 3 miles per hour, so nothing really crazy at all. Just a couple people out and about tonight, so make sure you bring your jacket as you head out for those evening activities. Right now outside our studio, 39 degrees here in Fort Collins, and we are seeing under mostly clear skies. Winds are out of the south at 3 miles per hour, and that's helping to make the wind chill feel a little cooler. Throughout the rest of the night, we'll continue with mostly clear skies and drop those temperatures off just a little bit. By 10 p.m. we'll fall to 35 and mostly clear. Still at midnight, those skies will clear completely overnight, and we have another day, a great day that is in store tomorrow. I'll have more on that right after the break.
Oh, hey there, Rams. Today is a great day to play in the LSC. So let's take a look at our ballrooms, theater, and art galleries. The LSC ballrooms, which are the busiest venue in northern Colorado, have been recently renovated. The Laurie Student Center Theater can be transformed to feature films, concerts, lectures, entertainment, and banquets. And last but not least, the Kerfman Gallery provides a showcase for the creations of local and student artists. Hello, Rams. My name is Sydney Schulz, and I'll be your official Laurie Student Center tour guide. For our first stop, we arrive at the Campus Information Desk in the land grant wall. As we move through the building, we enter the east to west corridor, featuring beautiful natural lighting and open architectural design. This is Sydney signing out from your home away from home and Laurie Student Center.
Well, another mild day, like I said earlier, across northern Colorado, and you really could not ask for anything better, but guess what? We are going to get some nicer weather. Outside right now, a beautiful night out. Just grab your jacket as you head out for any of those nighttime bikes, or if you're headed out to eat or something like that, you will need that jacket this evening. Tomorrow, a warmer day than what we had today. Just a little bump in the road today as we go towards tomorrow. 58 degrees, mostly cloudy throughout the day. That'll be high clouds, though. That's why they won't really limit that sunshine a lot, and we'll still make it to the upper 50s. I would not even rule out 59 or 60 tomorrow afternoon. A beautiful day, and we'll continue to see that throughout the rest of the week. But here's what you need to pack as you head out the door tomorrow. Make sure you bring that sweatshirt for the morning. Otherwise, for the most part, you're probably going to be able to do just a t-shirt and pants as well. The winds will be fairly calm tomorrow, so that won't be something that you'll need to factor into your planning for tomorrow. Here's a look at our regional satellite across the western United States. This cold front right here, that's what brought us that little cool down today. Not much of a cool down, just into the 40s, 50s for the most part. That will quickly advance eastward, and we'll be left with this wonderful high pressure over the next few days. That'll clear those skies out and warm those temperatures right up. But look off to the west over here, just off the west coast. That's another stronger cold front, and that will approach our area later on in the forecast. I'll show you right now on our 5-day forecast. Here we go. Thursday and Friday, 58, and then 62 by Friday and Saturday. So beautiful going into the weekend as skies clear for the most part, mostly sunny on Saturday and low 60s. So just beautiful going into the weekend. Sunday, a system starts to approach our area. We drop into the low 50s. Still pretty mild for this time of year. By Monday, though, look at that. That storm system arrives from California, 32 degrees for a high on Monday. We're looking at possibly a couple to several inches of snow. We'll keep you updated on that as we get closer to the date. Britt and Kay, back to you.
Thanks so much, Austin. I am not looking forward to that snow.
Me neither.
That is all the time we have this evening.
Be sure and follow us on Twitter and at the Collegian C, and like us on Facebook at Collegian Central.
And for all your stories and shows, check out thecollegian.com. Plus, if you haven't already, be sure and download the new Collegian app.
Have a great night, Rams.